we couldn't get the F5 version to work, or Final 5. Not certain what's going on there, but alas, this will have to do for now. But yeah, back at it again. I'm Symbol, aka Darwin, for the Inter-Uni Ultitrio tournament, brought to you by the Australian Uni Team Fortress Discord and community. Tonight we have a match between Montrash, and from Deacon and Swinburne, DESA. Oh, so yeah, should be a fun one. One key note to make is that unfortunately we will not have the same ones map geometry-wise that we've seen in previous matches. Namely, no billboard up here and no boundary or no, what's the word? Invisible push force, something like that, up here on these ledges. So that might be quite annoying to deal with for some of these teams. I believe we only have another Dockport match waiting to be played, so either way shouldn't be a big problem, but hey, I'm not sure what's happening. I tried some solutions, but both teams agreed to plan this. This is what we're doing now, so let's hope we can just make the best of it. Anyhow, I'm gonna send the rub call. Let's get the games going. And it seems Vincent is having a bit of an issue. Curiously, he did have a similar issue with having map geometry missing in, I believe it was Ulti Duo Conspiracy. So yeah, a bit of a strange problem, but a restart should fix it. Hopefully we won't bleed too far into tomorrow's match. Or sorry, the other match tonight, but we'll have to see. Anyway, while we're here, might as well talk about the map. So as Fish just said, there's no push brush, that's what it's called. It's spawn walls, so people can very easily get a spam angle down here and really make it hell for the opposing team to get out of spawn. While there are two entrances and a big flank route, that's a big problem, and the teams will probably be abusing that for their forward hold, so I'm curious to see how the match may go. Though even in consideration of the campiness of the forward hold, so far in previous iterations of this map, when we've played it to kind of beta test for this tournament, the matches were back and forth, so honestly I think we'll be fine. The general flatness and simple geometry of the map leads itself to some pretty organic fights. And what I mean by that is, you know, soldier bombs in, scout walks forward with a medic, they get a kill, they focus fire, etc., right? That said, I am seeing Romlin on the Fan of War. I don't know if that's just a meme thing he's doing, because I believe he'll be playing medic. But maybe they're switching it up today, because Fish does have a sixes match later tonight. Well, he will be playing medic, so mayhaps we'll be seeing Fish on the med and Bree on the soldier as always, but yeah, should be interesting. Notably running Crit Streak. Talking to some of the NA people who run Ultitrio, they've said that the meta has evolved over the last year or so to really, you know, accommodate for crits and that early aggression. So, you know, that first Uber of the first fights will really lean in the favor of Team Red, or Team... Oh, if the blue team is not running the medigun, which I'm not sure if they are. Yeah, they're running the medigun, so that may be hard for them to play it out, unless they manage to drop Fish early, and then with that Uber, you know, obviously they'll be able to kind of roll, but... yeah, not going to be an easy one for either team. I think this should be a close match. Hopefully Monash, Team Montrash, are able to squeak out a win, because they've been working hard and have had some pretty close ones. But so far unable to close out a victory. So they definitely have a chance here tonight against the DESA team. Yeah, I'm just going to remind them to rep whenever. And it looks like hopefully our matches will start soon. Oh yes, and in case you didn't know, there are seals in this map. Look at that dude, look at that dude. Alright, here we go. Match is underway. Let's see if other team elect for rollouts. Don't think they will. First mid, Bree bombs in early. Does retreat. Karu has his high ground as Bree jumps him. And Bree takes down Karu as Romlin forwards. Got the Fan of War out, but he's looking low. As Bree bombs in on the med. Huge, huge bomb. Just wiping out High Contrast Penguin, leaving only Vincent. But Vincent might be able to live this, and if he does, no staggered death. And he does. Excellent. Very good. First point does go to the DESA team. As Montrash trying to claw the way back. Bree is in again. Getting big damage onto the combo as Romlin forwards. Got the Fan of War out. Does get a Fan of War kill. They're going for the crits Fan of War. That's a double crits fan kill. Oh man, the BM as Bree brings out the whip as well. 3 melee kills on the side of DESA. Oh. But they may be paying for their hubris as the blue team does come out with that early spawn, given that they do not have control of the point and are able to get their first cap. Very nice. Looks like the DESA team are electing to go for the flank, but Vincent does spot them. Bree is knocked high in the sky, and Romlin forwards. Nice shot from Bree. Take down Vincent. As Romlin forwards, getting a Fan of War down. Karu unfortunately craters. Penguin looking real low as Vincent picks off Romlin, but the spam will pick off High Contrast Penguin. But Vincent gets a med kill of his own, equalizing those percentages. As Karu bombs in, Bree's looking quite low here, but appears she may be able to escape safely. Still a point for the blue team, managing to remain dominant here. As Romlin gets demolished by Karu. Can't walk in alone like that. Bree jumps Karu. Bree does manage to get the better exchange there, as she's holding the high ground. Being forwarded by Vincent, and will punish him for that. As Karu's looking low, Bree's going for the bomb, and does get the double. Might be able to get the triple here. The whip is out. That's not a Mark and Garner, but, well, 2 whips, no kill. Now working with a player disad. Here comes Team Montrash out the spawn door. Blue team's looking very low here. Well, red team rather, with Fish grabbing the pack to equalize. Vincent is in though, taking full beam as they commit to this fight. I love this aggression from the Montrash team. Nice pick from Vincent as the focus fire from Karu comes down, but the crits is used. Will they be able to get a pick here? It's 2 combat classes versus 1. Fish does die as Bree is split between 2 players and forced to choose. Vincent will crater, now just Karu versus Bree. But the healing is out from High Contrast Penguin as they should be able to take this point again. Romlin is going for the pick here. Nice kill from Vincent, protecting their medic. And cleaning up Romlin as well as Montrash take back that point and leave Fish on the, well, on a little adventure here. But hold on here, Fish is living. Not for long. And Bree and Romlin are out of spawn. Vincent taking the 1v1 against Romlin as Bree is able to just walk all over High Contrast Penguin. This is what happens when you leave your med alone. And I think the blue team will be suffering for that. Vincent is still in, but does get taken down shortly by Bree. As the DESA team recapture this point. Alright, Montrash trying to come out of the spawn, taking that high ground. Bree bombs in, right on the medic, but does get picked off. But not before trading for the medic. Very good pick there. The crits is out. No, the crits is not out. I am blind. But yeah, the med does manage to live as Romlin finishes off the scout, Vincent. But Karu did manage to pick off the med here, so yeah, they are equal, but hey, look at this timer. Both teams are extremely close, both in kills and in point captures, so it's looking like a close game. Vincent's forwarding the point. As Bree takes high control of the little hut on the right. The Fan of War is out. Swing, swing, swing. Romlin marks the medic for death and the soldier, but does get picked off for it. That was quite an interesting play. Keyword is int. As Vincent and Karu are able to easily pick off the red team, but not their medic. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. But hey, Romlin is able to equalize here. As Salmon Overlord is, as High Contrast Penguin is caught with his pants down. And the blue team will get wiped as the red team recaptures. Well, no, not recaptured. They had point control this whole time. This is looking grim. I think this first point may just go to the DESA team, and it does. Very close fought there. Well done. First round. Good showing from both teams. Let's see what happens in this next round coming up. I believe Bree is on the Liberty Launcher. She might be doing the weird-ass SAC technology, but she has also run the Liberty Launcher quite a few times, so I'm not sure what's happening here. One extra rocket in the chamber may be a benefit in the 3v3 scenario, as blue team are taking a lot of spam, kind of pushed into the corner. Taking control of this shed is really important. Romlin does get focus fire down as he walks in alone, leaving Fish looking quite low there. Here comes Karu bombing in. Vincent trying to take high ground here. As Vincent is just fucking in, and Bree just unable to land anything. As Karu gets counter jumped, but does pick off the med. Good stuff, Karu. Here comes Bree with the Liberty Launcher. Ooh, and a trade kill. But a bit better for the red team, as now they should have a slight advantage. And Vincent is now fighting against a mid and a scout by himself. But he's living. This guy is living, that's for sure. And here comes, well, Romlin swinging, 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 but does get picked off for that. That's a curious strategy. I'm not too sure about it. It seems like a bit of a throw, or maybe that's what they're doing. Yeah, here comes the jump from Bree. Getting this high ground, but Karu jumps her. Does not get the air shot. But hey, they are remaining dominant over this point. As Bree bombs in high, onto the med. Does Karu know? He did not. Vincent was able to pick off Bree though, and should be able to kill Fish shortly here. And they do. So a trade med kill. This is actually quite good for the blue team. But here is Romlin fighting Karu here on the right. Does die to the focus fire. Not very good. Karu's looking mighty low here. Taking an arrow. Good healing. Vincent's by himself, fighting on the point. But here comes Karu taking that high ground, nearly getting hit by that bow. My lord. Bree's taking that high ground back on the original. Again, High Conscious Penguin left alone and will just get absolutely demolished. After all, Bree is Roamer reigned. But not before getting pistoled down by Vincent as they retake this point. Again, leaving the med alone. Nice bomb from Karu, looking real low, the med. And does die to Romlin. And again, just an unfortunate feed. Wow, Romlin found a hat drop. That's insane. Yes. Just not what you like to see there. They definitely had a good thing going there, Montrash. They just need to bunker up, but decided to extend way too far by themselves. Now, getting forwarded by Bree, who's looking really low. They can definitely kill her here, but she does surf away. Oh my god, so low! But Romlin's behind them. Might get the med pick. Oh, Vincent turns around in time, not only killing Bree, but also picking off Romlin. As Karu bombs in, shotguns out, Fish is trying to live, and does get picked off for a 3-fer by Vincent. Here's Bree though, going for that pogo bomb. Oh, Penguin's looking low, but does live. Good defense from Karu and Vincent, really locking down. Penguin's walking back for a pack, but leaving his team alone to fight against a scout medic. Hey, but nice arrow there. As again, Romlin feeds and dies. Festive is in with a melee. Not sure about that strategy, but here's Bree. They're all low. This is prime time for a triple kill. And it looks like she may just get it. Red team getting their first capture in a long while. Very good from the Montrash team. Capitalizing upon that cap time for so long. They only need a 50-second timer left to really finish this up. But here, look at the Uber ads. It's about 40% disad with them on crits. Ooh, trades come in. As Romlin is able to pick off the medic after losing his own. And in this skirmish, it seems like Red Team will remain dominant at the point with Bree staying alive. But Vincent is up. She might be going for this fight here. Scalpy Soldier getting good damage. Oh, nice arrow from Fish to save Bree. But Vincent getting healed very well by High Contrast as well as they retake this point. That was scary. Karo bombs in, getting big damage on Bree. Ooh, but a succinct rocket from Bree. Just to really capitalize on the weaknesses of the Montrash team. Taking that point. But again, blue team are doing well, putting down that map timer slowly but surely. But they do need to do something here. They need to kill the med because the med has 70% or 80% now. Bree taking huge damage here. As a bomb comes in from Karu, does get picked off by Bree. Good defense there. And here comes the Kritzkrieg. One rocket. Another rocket. And there we go. That's a wipe. And again, ball's still in the DESA team's court. Montrash have an opportunity to aggress here as the Uber ad isn't gigantic right now. As Karu bombs in, nice damage there onto the combo. But Bree just going deep here, but not enough as Karu. Fantastic rockets just picking everyone off as they all play for point. Looking to delay the medic death. Very smart play from Montrash. Oh, that's excellent. Only 20 seconds left. Now working with a 50% ad. This is really good if they manage to keep Salmon Overlord. I keep saying that. High Contrast Penguin alive. They might get this, and they do get the forward spawn kill onto Romlin. Excellent play here. And Fish walks out. Just trying to touch point, I guess. Bree is still in, and she might just clutch this out for the red team. As Fish keeps her healed up. And they lose the medic. Oh no. Just unfortunate. 5 seconds left, but all the blue team needs to do is just cap once. So this is the fight of the ages. But Fish almost has. Nice kill. Just Karu. This is normal ulti trio or ulti duo. Alright, come on, Penguin. It's now or never. The saw's out, but he will get whipped by Bree as they bring it down to a 2-0 victory. Double overtime. Very impressive showing from both teams. GG's. Alright, damn. Well, that was a good match. I'm going to get the teams into the cast right now, just so we can quickly go over some interviews before we do the next match. Hey, hey.
Good game.
GG.
Good game.
You guys did very, very well. That was a fucking match. You should be proud of how you did. Seriously, let's check the logs here. Yeah, 44 kills to 40. That was close as hell. And 13 caps to 12. This was a nail biter, a buzzer beater. And I gotta highlight Vincent and Karo. You guys got some fantastic coordination there with the focus fire. I'm looking forward to see that in our Highlander team, Smile. Yeah, you guys nearly clutched out that last round. Just unfortunately unable to get an Uber out, and just kind of highlighting the strengths of the Kritzkrieg there. But very, very well done.
Guys.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
And congrats to Fish, Bree, and Romlin for the win. Very hard fought, highlighting the strengths of the Kritzkrieg there and the strengths of the Master Bomb of Bree. Shout outs to Fish Medic. I'm guessing you're doing this to train up for the match later.
We wanted to try and soften up a little, just so it'd be a more fun fight for both sides.
Swag. I think that was a good decision because that was a very, very fun match to cast, at least for me.
Yeah, second round. It's a little closer. Came a little bit more
round.
to the line, but
Double overtime scenario. Very impressive. But yeah, I just want to highlight the Montrash team. I believe you guys are done, so for all
Yep.
your matches, well done. While you weren't able to squeak out a win, you guys played excellently, and you really showed you guys have it. You guys are made of some powerful stuff. I think the road ahead is very good for y'all. Seriously, you've had some
Thank you.
tough
Like
opponents
the
here.
tournament.
Yeah,
Thank you. I think we ended it off pretty well, honestly,
Mm.
all things considered.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of shaking.
Yeah.
I know how you feel, man. But yeah, would you guys like to share any words, any shoutouts? One final hurrah from the Montrash team, from Montrash.
Shout out to Simple Flips.
Thanks for casting. Thanks for everyone who played with us and gave us tips along the way.
Fuck
Okay,
yeah.
And
so-
to our senpais at Monash, like the other team. Yeah.
So swag.
Mm.
And thank you guys for putting on these matches and showing us a fighting spirit, a fighting team. And this won't be the last we see of y'all, will it? I'll see you guys soon. More around TF2. But yeah, swag money. Alright, I might just get us into the second match because Team DESA are playing another match. But yeah, thank you so much
It
to
was
the
a
Montrash
pleasure
team.
playing against you, fellas.
Swag money.
Good GG's.
GG, guys.
GG.
Right, GG's indeed. A fantastic performance from both teams. Now, second match of the night, we got the round 9 between the RMIT Beasts and the DESA team that we just saw. Now, RMIT are poised to at least take third seed for playoffs. I'm just going to fill my water bottle here. I'm not pissing, okay? I'm filling my water bottle. But yeah, so far RMIT have been very strong, as their combat classes are insane, especially their medic. Because that Mr. Beast, my god. If he doesn't get 3 kills, I'll be surprised. But of course, DESA riding off of this win and this hard-fought victory, I think they've got some momentum coming to this match here on Ultitrio bound. So this is a pretty fun map in my opinion. It's an enclosed area. So while soldiers do have the opportunity to high bomb, it is a little bit limited. But not to speak against the power of the bomb here, because the bagel in the middle, or the nipple, is a key piece of geometry that teams will be fighting over. And notably, the map has 3 exits out of spawn. There's a right entrance, a center entrance, and a flank entrance. And also, curiously, there is this entire area underneath with vents. So it's a weird one, but it's a fun one, and it's extremely pretty. But yeah. Well, let's talk about the players. So again, we got Bree, Festive, and Romlin on the... Wait a minute. Oh, well, something's happening here. On the red team, representing DESA from Deacon and Swinburne. And on the blue team, we got the RMIT Beasts. We have the lovely Indy, along with Mr. Beast. And, of course, Super Evil Iron Man, who should be able to pop in soon. I'm not sure if they have a Merc tonight. I may need to double check that. But if they do, I think they need a Scout sub. So yes, I do believe Iron Man will not be playing. So let's see what medic they're getting though. They might be getting Emily. Or someone else. I'm not certain. Oh no, they're getting Silent. Wow, that is a very, very powerful Merc. This is going to be a bit crazy. I think they were a bit constrained on time, so I do appreciate them organizing this match regardless, but normally I would deny that, because Silent is one of the stronger players in this tournament, and I think the DESA team would want to make sure that it was evened out in terms of what the Mercs bring, but hey, this should still be a good match regardless, so let's see what happens here. Just waiting on Silent here to join up. Silent maybe missing the map. Alright, I'll be right back. I just need to double check something for the tournament. Hopefully I forget to unmute, huh?
Are you solo casting?
Alright, we're back. We're back. We're back. Alright. I think Silent should be good now. Yep, here he comes. So I do have the lovely Arbaf here in the call with me. That said, Arbaf will be taking care of something for sixes, so he might not be able to cast, but hey, we're here. And this match should be alright to cast. If I just do it myself, I'm happy to do it by myself, because I am an egocentric piece of shit who loves the sound of my own voice. Anyways, let's wrap up, because the intros are done. But yeah, Silent needs no introduction. Fantastic scout player. I think he's like inter level. He's played a lot of Highlander, but he's most known for Demo Scout, notably won Open Sixes. So yeah, well, enough of me dick riding. Let's get it on. Alright, no teams electing for a mid play. As Indy takes a ball and will get stalled out. She's looking real low. Red team is remaining dominant of this control point, but Silent comes in to pick off Bree. And Fish is looking real low as Indy forwards out for blood. They need a kill here, and they do. Here they come. Big bomb, big damage. As the DESA team will get cleaned up. Alright, so RMIT are running Ubercharge, so let's see how that comes into play here, as they did manage to get the first wipe. Alright, here comes Red Team out. Indy getting their air shot, but unable to follow up as she loses positioning. Festive and Fish fighting it out, and Bree does finish off Silent, as they need to forward here to capitalize on that Uber disadvantage. Here comes Fish, out for blood. Getting the med drop. You saw for a brief moment the pan as Mr. Beast was about to show him what for, but unable to do so, as the red team does take the first point. Well, their first point. And now here we are, 60% add with Kritzkrieg. Oh, Romlin might be having a connection issue here. Yo. I think we should be fine. Here comes RMIT, picking off the med. No Uber for you, as they're unable to get a kill against the RMIT beasts, as they just kind of clean up. Very unfortunate timing there. I think maybe Romlin got ganked or something, but Cest love I. Well, again, Uber is now in the favor of the blue team. Let's see how they decide to hold it. Good deny. Silent versus Fish. Fish getting just demolished by focus fire, as the red team are cordoned off here into the right spawn, and will get picked off one by one. So not looking great, as the blue team, the beasts now have full add. Kind of scary, and on this map especially, the respawn timers are very unforgiving, despite being a 3-minute map. Oh, and another fail jump from Mr. Beast, just taking the long way, probably the safe way. That might just be what the DESA team needed to retake this point. Playing it safe here. But here comes Indy, bombing in, taking big damage, getting shot down by Fish. And here comes the Uber. Let's see if the red team can kite this out. Silent is beefing a bit here, and it seems like, yeah, there we go. typing out a lull as Bree dies. Now just 2 damage classes versus 1. I'm not sure if Fish can fight this out, but he is surviving. He is thriving, but he will not survive the double offensive from both Indy and Silent. So that's unfortunate. Alright, 1 minute down on the clock for the RMIT Beasts. Let's see how Red Team take this. Team DESA, another bomb. Both soldiers are in. No air shots, but Bree now controls the top point, taking a nice arrow from Romlin. Here comes Silent, aggressing against Fish, getting a big meat shot. As Indy bombs Bree, but Bree counter jumps away. They're now holding by this little tile area. Healing up before they fight back. Ooh, Indy's caught, but does not matter as Silent comes in with a 6k on a killing spree. As again, they remain dominant over this control point. Alright, 80%. Mr. Beast should have soon. Bree getting air shot and eating another rocket. As Fish fights Silent. They are making their way in though. Good bomb. Big damage. A med drop from Bree. Now just Romlin, however, and that is not enough, unfortunately. While a good play from DESA, blue team are able to just hold down the fort, bringing us into round 2. Oh, and it does appear that Silent is on the babyface blaster. Perhaps choosing to play easy, as he is kind of smashing it out right now. Let's get some shots on Festive, and we'll take him out. Now is full speed ahead. I unfortunately missed the start of that air shot, but Bree and Indy had a bit of an exchange there. As Romlin gets taken down by Silent's babyface. Just a default babyface. You know, unironically, that might be pretty good on this map. Or this game mode, because there's only 3 classes, only 2 damage classes who are really shooting you, but still, interesting choice, to say the least. Ooh, Bree getting just demolished and denied. As Fish comes in, getting a pick onto Indy. Now Scalpy Scout, reverse ulti duo. This red team seem to get some good cap time. Seem to be winning this fight by a slight margin, but not before getting arrowed by Mr. Beast. But hey, here they come. Their first cap of the round. Very nice, good defense there. And here comes Indy bombing in. Looking quite low there as Fish forwards, but does get shot. A trade from Silent and Fish. Silent is in and will finish off Bree. As Romlin tries to run away, but will get pistoled down. Now full ad for the blue team, the RMIT Beasts. So, round timers wise, it's pretty close, but this advantage, they'll have to do something here. They'll have to go for a sack of some sort. As Indy bombs in, lands on the med, forces the Uber. Excellent job from the red team. Now, let's see if they can cut this out, or all suicide bind. We'll see. Fish is running under, though. He might be able to live this. Does pick off Silent, with taking that 1v1, a 2v1, actually. Oh, but Mr. Beast cannot discredit him. That's a 2v1 indeed, not a 1v1, because that arrow will wipe him out. But they did accomplish their goal of getting that sack down, and they do respawn together as a team. Ooh, nice air shot from Indy. Fish forwards. Gets focus fire down by Indy. As Bree as well, and Romlin shortly follow up. Or get followed up, per se. Indy taking this high ground again. Bree choosing not to jump. Never mind. This time Bree again will take this point, but not before getting chunked and finished off by Silent. As they fight it out on the point. And DESA just unable to get a foothold here. Bringing it to 1 minute on the clock for the RMIT Beasts. Indeed, this forward hold position is quite hard to bust out of. They might need to elect a different approach instead of coming out the front door. And they do, as they come through the flank. Does the blue team know? It seems like they have caught on. Fish just unfortunately getting solo killed. And Romlin alone again. Not the aggression that they perhaps wanted, but yeah, 30 seconds left. Full Uber for Mr. Beast. This is now or never for the DESA team. Here they come. They're shot by Indy. Great damage, and the Uber is forced out. Fish is running away though. It's disconnected from the med. Will get picked off by Indy's shotgun. And it does appear to be a GG. A 2-0 victory for RMIT Beasts. Alright, let's get them in, shall we? Hello, hello!
Oh,
Congratulations on your 2-0 victory.
Oh, thank you. I feel a bit bad, honestly.
Yeah, I saw a bit of your messages about getting Silent to Merc, but alas, I suppose time constraints made it difficult. So I appreciate y'all putting this match together. And I don't think the DESA team wants to talk about that one, because that was just very unfortunate.
Yeah, it was. There wasn't much counterplay to what we were doing. I was just able to hold up on the point, no
And-
issues.
Yeah. Got some excellent air shots there, just denying over and over again with the 3 Ubers from Mr. B's and a med kill of his own. Or sorry, a scout kill.
Mm.
So very good job to the RMIT Beasts, and thank you Silent for subbing in.
I think so.
Easy. Alright, hello Fish, hello Romlin. That was a difficult match, but thank you guys for organizing it nonetheless. Talk to me about that.
I'm never putting Silent in any mech scrim ever again.
So real. My guy pulling out the babyface blaster, S'ing my itch right now.
Dude, listen, right? Whoever made these configs, man.
You're muted.
I'm that way.
Alright, well I think that speaks to itself. Well, I do have to ask to the teams here, to the Deacon team and to the RMIT team, do you have any more games planned?
Well, I'm supposed to be playing against Fountain's team, but I have no idea what's happening with that.
Okay, well we'll figure that out. But I think for now, this does mean RMIT. Congratulations for securing your place into top 6.
Yeah, thanks. I don't think this game actually affected our placing. I think assuming that your team Darwin wins your game.
Yes.
I think it stays the same.
Yes.
3rd and 4th
Yes.
for us.
So that does mean you guys are in top 4 winners side, but it's not over for Team DESA because they still have a match to play, and depending on how the TAFE team does and how the Sasayuno Morbakas go, how that match goes mainly, they may very well find themselves in the bottom bracket. So best of luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I may end it here because we do have some stuff coming up. But yeah, would anyone like to share any shoutouts?
Unban the force of nature, please. I beg of you. I want to use it so bad, man. How do you guys? How is the baby faces not banned, but the force of nature is? That's what I
You
want
think
to
the
know, man.
babyface is good in this game mode? Because I
It
can
is,
see
dude.
the benefit. Because there's only 3 combat classes or 2. If Mr. Beast is a combat class, so that doesn't count. But
Did you see how fast I was?
yeah,
man?
it was a bit nutty. I'd be interested in knowing the rationale myself, but if no one else has anything else to share, I think I may end it here and just move on to the end of this tourney. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for playing. This was the Inter-Uni Ultitrio tournament brought to you by the Australian Uni Team Fortress Discord and community. This was the RMIT Beasts versus Team DESA. Oh, thank you so much for watching, and see you all later this week.
Bye bye.